Okay. The problems based on kinetic energy, potential energy, total energy in simple harmonic motions. The most important is here they given one questions. A second's pendulum oscillates with an amplitude 0.4 meter if the mass of pendulum is 0.2 kg. Find the kinetic energy at the mean position. The second one, kinetic energy, potential energy at the extreme position. Third one, the potential energy at the displacement 0.2 meter. Kinetic energy at the displacement 0.2 meter. Before going to this problem, we have to know the formulas about the kinetic energy as well as potential energy and total energy. Here, the kinetic energy expression, otherwise directly I am going here. The first one I will take solution. Okay. The first one, kinetic energy at the mean position. Is it right? Kinetic energy at the mean position. What is the expression here? The kinetic energy is equal to of m omega square a square minus y square. This is the kinetic energy of expression. But our question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ at the mean position ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು kinetic energy find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. So for example simple pendulum ತಗೋಣ. This is extreme position, this is mean position. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ at the mean position ಅಲ್ವಾ. This is mean position. If the particle is at mean position, the displacement of the particle is to y is equal to 0. Is it right? Then y equal to 0, what about its kinetic energy? Of m omega square a square. Is it right? Then here of m is mass of the body. Already they given. First we have to write the datas. The mass of the body, how much they given? M is equal to 0.2 kg. Is it right? Then amplitude they given. This is nothing but A. How much they given? 0.4 meter. As well as omega we have to require. What is the relation between omega is equal to, what is the relation? 2 pi by t. But time period they will not given. Due to time period they are not given, but they given one word, seconds pendulum. Seconds pendulum is nothing but, what is the time period? 2 seconds. The time period for seconds pendulum is 2 seconds. Then we are easily find out the angular velocity. What's the formula? 2 pi by t, where t is 2 get cancelled, remaining is pi radian per second. Omega is pi radian per second. Substitute this value 1 by 2. The mass of the body is 0.2. Omega is pi square. A is nothing but amplitude. Amplitude is taken as 0.4 meter. Either you can take capital A or small a. That is nothing but amplitude. How much they given? 0.4 square. Pi value substitute ಮಾಡಿ 1 by 2 0.2 kg. Pi is nothing but 3.142 whole square 0.4. By using calculation method, the answer you have to calculate the total kinetic energy is how much? 0.1587 joules. This is the kinetic energy at mean position. Are you understanding? Same time, the second one, what they are asking? Potential energy at extreme position they will ask. What is the expression for potential energy at extreme position? 1 by 2 m omega square y square. but they are asking extreme position. The extreme position, the particle displacement is maximum displacement, that is A. This is nothing but y becomes A, that is y is equal to A, then of m omega square A square. Substitute the value. 1 by 2, mass of the bob is 0.2 kg, is it right? And omega is pi square and A is amplitude, maximum amplitude, how much they given? 0.4 whole square. Again the same formulas of 0.2, 3.142 whole square, 0.4 whole square. Here also the potential energy is same. Then what about its answer? Potential energy is equal to, by using calculation, potential energy same as it is kinetic energy, 0.1587 joules. This is the potential energy at extreme position. Are you understanding? Potential energy at extreme position and the kinetic energy at extreme position, both are equal. The third point they are given. Pause the video and copy this one. Then the third point, the potential energy at a displacement 0.2 meter they will ask. Is it right? Then what is the potential energy expression? Potential energy is equal to, what is the formula? 1 by 2 m omega square y square. They given the displacement. How much they given? 0.2. M is nothing but 0.2 kg. Omega is pi square. Y is 0.2 whole square. The displacement of the particle. That means simple pendulum. This is extreme. This is mean. At extreme position, we already find out. At the displacement, this is 0.4 displacement. But they are asking the potential energy at the displacement 0.2 meter. At 0.2, we have to calculate the potential energy. Substitute this one. 1 by 2, 0.2, pi is nothing but 3.142 whole square, y is displacement 0.2 whole square. What we are thinking answer is 0.03944 joules. This is potential energy at displacement 0.2 meter. Same as it is, we have to calculate the kinetic energy at the displacement 0.2 meter. Same method. Again you pause the video and copy the notes. The fourth one, kinetic energy at the displacement 0.2 meter. What is the expression for kinetic energy? Of m omega square A square minus y square. Then here 1 by 2, where m is 0.2, the mass of the ball 0.2 kg, and omega square is nothing but angular velocity. How much they given? Pi square into A is nothing but amplitude. How much they given? 0.4 whole square minus its displacement is 0.2 whole square. You can calculate by easy method. 1 by 2 into 0.2, pi is nothing but 3.142 whole square. Otherwise you can, by using calculator, 0.4. This is in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. 0.4 plus 0.2, otherwise 0.4 minus 0.2. Then 1 by 2, 0.2, 3.142 whole square. 0.4 plus 0.2 is 0.6. 0.4 minus 0.2 is 0.2. Again you are calculating. The answer should be 0.1183 joules. This is the kinetic energy at the displacement 0.2 meter. At this point, the potential energy is 0.03944 joules. At the same point, the kinetic energy is 0.1183 joules. This is all about this problems. Pause the video and copy these notes. Next problems we go for. Next we go for the new problem, the based on the time period of simple pendulum. First read the questions. The time period of simple pendulum at the surface of the earth is t. If it is taken to an height equal to the radius of the earth, find the time period of new oscillations. For example, here taken as earth surface, its radius is r. On the surface of the earth, its time period is t. What is the time period expression is? T is equal to 2 pi into square root of L by G on the surface of the earth. Then its acceleration due to gravity is g. Is it right? What is the expression for acceleration due to gravity? G is equal to gm by r square, where r is the radius of the earth. But they are asking the time period of new oscillation when the same simple pendulum is taken to an height equal to its radius. That means the same simple pendulum is taken to an height h that is equal to its radius, that is r. On this certain height, we have to calculate the time taken of the simple pendulum. On this height, the acceleration due to gravity, it is also varies. We have to find the acceleration due to gravity. It can be taken as g dash, that is equal to gm by the distance between the simple pendulum and the center of the earth. The total distance, how much it is? R plus r, that is equal to 2r. Substitute that value, that is 2r whole square, that is nothing but gm by 4r square. Gm by r square is nothing but g, acceleration due to gravity. This is nothing but g by 4. That means the g dash value is g by 4. Then the time period at a certain height, it can be taken as t dash, that is equal to 2 pi square root of L by, they will not mention the length of the pendulum is not varied. It is always constant. L by, the g is varied. Length is not varied, but acceleration due to gravity on this point is varied. That's why that is g dash. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. We have to find the time period at a certain height. That's why take the ratio 2 by 1, then t dash by t, that is equal to, the t dash is nothing but 2 pi into L by g dash divided by t is nothing but 2 pi into square root of L by g. 2 pi get cancelled. Remaining is, all the terms are reading in the only square root, then L by g dash into g by L. LL get cancelled. Then remaining is square root of g by g dash. Here g by g dash is nothing but g by 4. The g get cancelled. This 4 goes to numerator, so it is equal to square root of 4. The square root of 4 is nothing but 2. Then we can easily solve the time period of that certain height. Then equation is t dash by t is equal to 2, then t dash is equal to 2t. This is the time period at a certain height. Okay, I understand this problem. Next we go for the another problem. Next we go for the third problem, that is also based on time period of simple pendulum. The acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the moon is 1.7 meter per second square. Then what is the time period of simple pendulum on the surface of the moon if its time period on the surface of the earth is 3.5 seconds? First we write the given data. What they given? Acceleration due to gravity of the moon is equal to, what they will give? 1.7 meter per second square. Then what is the time period of simple pendulum on the surface of the moon? That is nothing but Tm we have to calculate. but they are given one terms, that is time period of Earth. What is time period of Earth is 3.5 second. Is it right? Okay. Then what is the time period of that moon? Already we are knowing that formula where Tm is equal to 2 pi into square root of L by Gm, acceleration due to gravity due to on the surface of the moon. This is equation number 1. In case of on the surface of the earth, where Te is equal to 2 pi into square root of L by Ge. This is on the surface of the earth. This is equation number 2. Here, first we have to find the time period of simple pendulum on the surface of the moon. Where take the ratios between these two equations. This is nothing but 1 by 2, where Tm by Te, that is equal to Tm is nothing but 2 pi into square root of L by Gm divided by time period on the earth surface, that is T 2 pi into square root of L by G. Where 2 pi get cancelled, remaining is whole square root, that is equal to L by Gm into this Ge goes to numerator, where Ge divided by L. L get cancelled, remaining is acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface. How much? 9.8 divided by the Gm. Gm is nothing but acceleration due to gravity on the moon. How much they given? 1.7. Then here we have to calculate the time period on the moon surface. That's why where Tm by Te is equal to square root of 9.8 by 1.7, where Tm is equal to Te. T is nothing but time period on the earth is to 3.5 into square root of 9.8 divided by 1.7. That's why the time period, the final answer is the time period for on the surface of the moon is 8.5 second. This is the time period of simple pendulum on the moon. Okay, next we go for another problem. Aita? Here the next problem, read the question properly. So simple pendulum of length L is suspended to a ceiling of lift, moving upward with an acceleration G by 6. Find the time period of its oscillation. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ನ ಲಿಫ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ದು ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಆಸಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಮ್ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ವೆನ್ ದ ಎಲಿವೇಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್, ವೆನ್ ದ ಎಲಿವೇಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್, ವೆನ್ ದ ಎಲಿವೇಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ, that means when the freely falling body. I will explain already in last classes. In the same case, they will give one questions, that is when the lift is moving upward. When the lift is moving upward, the time period formula, what is the formula? 2 pi into square root of L by G plus A. Is it right? G plus A. When the lift is moving downward, its formula is 2 pi into square root of L by G minus A. Are you understanding? Then here they given the acceleration is G by 6 when the lift is moving upward. That means the A value becomes A equal to G by 6. Substitute this value with 2 pi into L by G plus G by 6. Then 2 pi into, take the LCM here, L by 6 into G, 6G plus G divided by 6 can be written as 2 pi into 6L divided by 7G. This is the time period when the lift is moving upward. If they given the condition when the lift is moving downward, next you have to using this formula 2 pi into square root of L by G minus A. That's it. Substitute that value and find the equation. If in objective purpose, they will ask like this. if they given the options like in terms of numbers, fractions, 2 point something, 3 point something, then you substitute the value of g. G is constant value, 9.8. Then substitute the value of g, then calculate the final answer. These are all about the objective problems, as well as these problems are helps to PU board also, the most important problems. That's why in this class the oscillation chapter is completed. Thank you.